They're putting a ton of money into the border.
I wanted to talk about the border specifically because from my understanding, the majority of the money that they have allotted for the border is to continue building the wall.
Yes.
And let's first, I want to start with, I take deep personal grievance with this administration's approach to handling immigration right now. I think it is unconstitutional and immoral. But if you voted for Trump with the ideals of how he was going to approach immigration in mind, you wanted him to stop illegal crossings and reduce issues at the border, then spending $47 billion on the wall is insane to me. Because as far as I understand, the current policy approach has already radically reduced the number of crossings.
Yeah, that
we're at an
confusing
all-time level, all-time low of illegal crossings in general and new people applying for asylum. So if you like his approach to border security and the goals that he had in mind, it's like, if the goal is already mostly accomplished in that regard, why are you okay with spending $47 billion on extending the wall?
I mean, I heard a quote that has stuck with me, which is that to a regular person, any number ending in illion sounds the same when it comes to like politics discussion.
It was that Stalin quote. Stalin said that.
Stalin. You brought it back to Stalin actually when you were talking about number of people that
there's a famous
like trillion,
Stalin quote.
Billion, million. It all just sounds like
if you lose $1, it's a tragedy. If you lose $1 trillion, it's a statistic. He said that.
It wasn't about money.
I asked ChatGPT. I don't know what you're asking me.
Right. Anyway, I just don't think that is a factor to me. Again, I'll just point out that like
I don't think I'm not surprised by like I can piece together 2 points here and like point out some level of hypocrisy. I'm not surprised by that part. I don't think people look at things or analyze things in their day-to-day life in that way. I just think why from a political perspective, why even throw it in? It's like you've already won the battle, so to speak, on immigration. It's like, why even? What do you
the wall
gain?
is like a totem. It's like a powerful political totem to unite a base. I think it like is a physical manifestation that you can point to of something being built or done.
It's like
also,
rhetoric.
If you're up 150 to 30 in a basketball game, you don't stop shooting. Okay.
Yeah, but you put in like the G League team. I don't know.
No, you give LeBron. You give LeBron $46 billion, and you bring him in. Oh, dude. Wait, crazy fact about. Okay, so the border security section, they're spending about $70 billion on border security in this bill. So 2/3 of it, 46, going to the wall. Mm-hmm. The other third is just they're like hiring agents and adding tech and border stations and all this stuff just to help with immigration. And part of what they're doing, stated goal of having the capacity to deport 1 million people a year. That is the stated goal of this. Is like get the system to the point. That's what the other third of that money is going to. Is like we want to be able to deport. How many is that a day? like 30,000 a day, right? Is that the number?
It's just not tenable to begin with, but it's also, I mean, I think it's immense problem with when you're deporting 1 million people a year, you're not deporting like violent criminals, which was what the rhetoric like fueled.
Yeah.